Dance, monkey, dance. That's my favorite saying now.
Oh, Jake, are you getting audio? Just to test.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, I am recording, and 3, 2, go.
Hey, everybody, I'm Lex.
I'm Jordan with PDQ.com.
Yeah, this is the right credentials. Guys, this is just kind of like the after show from our webcast. I want to talk about things that, we wanted to talk about during the webcast, but probably don't have anything to do with, well, maybe a little tech, right?
We tried this once back in the old studio, and it was just me, and it didn't function right. So we decided to wait till we get the new studio, bring in someone with actual personality. And
We're still looking for that guy. So
and when we find them, you guys
are going to love this show. It's going to be awesome. Let's talk about some real quick tech news. Right now, Microsoft this last week,
week for Microsoft.
Well, okay, what's going on there?
So they signed in some malicious code into one of their drivers for gaming, NetDriver.
Yeah, what was it?
NetFilter.
NetFilter. I'm going to put the blog there. Yeah. So the NetFilter one it's not good. It's something that they basically Microsoft. This is trusted, and apparently it's connecting to some servers over in China.
So now somebody can grab my Fortnite profile and that kind of thing off of the Xbox? What?
It's just reporting back information to some servers in China. I don't know if they know the full extent of what it's doing yet. They just know that it's not good.
Bad.
Yeah, Microsoft said that's not a big deal, but I mean, that's what I'd be saying too.
Oh, I would. Okay, I would too. Didn't they have another, like a print nightmare issue?
0-day exploit for the print spooler.
Okay, time out. We got this one up here. There's a blog. No, that's not the blog.
Yeah, right there.
There it is.
Yep. So basically, this is something where they could take over your network with the print. So if you are paperless,
why are we using print spoolers?
Well, if you're still printing, it's still relevant. You have to use it. Maybe it only needs to be on for certain machines. But if you're paperless and your print spooler is on, then disable it.
Turn that off. Turn that off.
And for now, because there is no official fix for this, disable it anyway.
Yeah, come on. Printing's not that big a deal,
I
right?
would rather lose printing for a couple of days and keep my network
safe. Agreed. Oh. It has been a big week for Microsoft. Windows 11 this week.
Well, so in the positive news, yeah.
Okay, so they pushed out. Is the beta version they pushed out?
So the beta version is coming out soon. They just announced what it's going to look like and gave some of the features. And it looks almost like Windows and Linux had a illegitimate child.
An illegitimate. Okay, I like the Linux part of that.
So a lot of people are excited about that aspect. The question is the GUI and that side of Microsoft going to be dominant, or is it going to be? Can you pick and choose what you prefer? And until the beta's out there, I can't dive in and test, but I'm excited because before the last 5 or so years, I've been big on GUI. I don't like typing. I like clicking.
Yeah.
But
well, who doesn't like clicking? Come on.
But that's been changing a lot recently, and the GUI is always nice, but it could never be as in-depth. You can always do more with the command line. So I'm looking forward to having that kind of option. And then PowerShell obviously is going to work well with that one, and I'm looking forward to seeing what I can build out.
Okay. And I had the strangest thought the other day. I'm like, I know you're a gamer, right? Mm-hmm. Have you automated any of your keystrokes or anything in any of your games you're playing just to make you faster?
So I have not. I know, and I hope I don't get him banned. I know Nate has automated leveling up or resource gathering in World of Warcraft.
That would be Nate Hanks.
Nate Hanks.
No, actually, we do. There is a Nate Hanks. That would be Nate Hammond.
Nate Hammond.
Yeah, okay.
So I don't know if it's still active, but
that's illegal to do? I didn't know that.
Well, obviously, he's out there gathering resources which he can use to improve his character.
Okay.
And he's doing it when he's not playing. So they're going to frown on that. They want you actually.
He's not going to go to jail for it.
No, he's not. He's not going to get in jail, but they could.
Okay, illegal in the game sense, guys. Come on, I'm not an idiot.
So
okay, maybe I am.
I know he used PowerShell, and he had a lot of his rotations for combat automated, and then he would run his character around and collect resources when he wasn't there, which I think is pretty clever. I've never done anything that far.
I think it's amazing. I mean, automation. Come on, really, go collect me some stuff and do it while I'm drinking a scotch.
Even though I don't play World of Warcraft, when I heard about it, I was pretty jealous.
That's awesome.
That's pretty awesome.
So okay, it's been hot. I mean, super hot temperature-wise these days. Right now it's July 1st today, so this kind of give you an idea. 2021. Apparently, up in Oregon, they've had some record temperatures, right? And my kid,
Seattle for sure, yeah, 115.
Well, I know in Oregon they have too. My daughter's up spending the summer with her mom, and she lives up on the coast. They have no air conditioner. My daughter called me the other day, and I'm going to try and do the best impression of this I can. Dad, it's so hot. And I'm like, well. Well, go down to Safeway and stand in the produce section because it's like 3 blocks from the house. I'm like, I'll send you some money using current, right? Go have a good time. But they did get an air conditioner, a window air conditioner in, and apparently that's been just causing havoc on the power grids.
Yeah, so I guess a very small percentage, like I can't remember the exact, it was actually between 25 and a third of people have air conditioners in that area because it rains a lot, but it doesn't really get all that cold.
Well, and then you think about the nice cool air coming off the ocean, right? I mean, I wouldn't have an air conditioner. Most of the time the temperatures there are between 65 and like 75.
And I said it doesn't get too cold when we're talking about air conditioning. It doesn't get too hot normally.
That is a good point.
There we are.
Hey. Anything interesting? Oh, did I tell you? Did I send you that picture? I climbed to the top of the mast of my sailboat.
Yeah, you broke your equipment, right? Your wind sensor.
Yeah, I had a little wind meter up there. Had to go, and then normally I would just leave it because it scares me to go that high. But that's like $1,000 piece of equipment, so I shimmied up that thing. Now I am not afraid of heights until I'm 5 stories up on my mast, man. It was crazy. You know, the little itty bitty bit of wind at the bottom of the boat makes it rock like this. But when you're 50 feet up, it was like 6 feet this way. 6 feet. It was crazy.
Yeah,
I gotta go up again to put the thing back.
it feels like everything on boats. We were talking about this yesterday.
Yeah.
Everyone thing is with boats is superstition.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I thought about it because if you're superstitious and you're wrong in regular day-to-day life, then you just look foolish. If you're superstitious on a boat and something goes wrong, it's pretty much end of everything.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So I understand the superstition is why take the risk.
Don't name the boat wrong. Do not, just you pay homage to Neptune, god of the ocean. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
No need for a boat in my basement, and that's where I live.
You live in the basement?
Yeah.
Stay away from the Daystar.
That's
I know
right.
that. That's you said that a couple of weeks ago, and I cannot let that go. I'm like, I gotta get some Daystar on me, man.
I stole that from somewhere, and I can't even remember where I got it.
No kidding.
The Daystar scares me. It's from something.
It's interesting with and I'm not allowed to talk about the lights, but I'm talking about the lights. What? Shut up. I'm doing it. The studio is amazing. But man, the lights are so bright. So I've been sailing without sunglasses on trying to get used to this. And I think I'm going to get transition contact lenses.
We're going to have to play swap one time because the lights don't feel terrible to me. So I'm wondering if it's an eyeball thing or if it's an actual lighting difference.
It's Lex.
Have you had the
Lex.
LASIK?
It's Lex.
It's me.
I've never had LASIK. I was born with perfect vision, like the rest of me.
Oh, that's a hell of a throwdown there, buddy.
Well, if you want perfection, I've made my own whiskey blend.
Oh,
My
that
own
is
scotch.
true. That's amazing. So what are you putting in that? So what have you put in this? We did talk about this on the pre-show. This is an infinity bottle.
Infinity bottle or Solera bottle, depending.
Okay.
There's a Scottish guy that has a YouTube channel where he talked about it, and it really, like in 2014.
Okay.
And it's become really popular since then, where it's basically when you first open a new bottle of scotch, or if you're near the end, just add it to that bottle, give them 3 to 10 days, the longer the better, and then let the flavors marry, and you get your own unique scotch that, it's yours. It's different from anybody else's.
So I don't know if you guys can see this. It's got little markings on here. I don't know if you can pull this camera up over here.
We'll see if we can.
So there's little measurement markings. No,
And
okay,
it's not
of course you
gonna
can't
come
see it. I can't get it through, but there's a little measurement, and on the back you've got. I don't know why I'm the one talking about your scotch. Let me just hand this over to the guy who really.
Well, because no one else can read my handwriting.
That's a good point.
All right, so I got Fiddick. It's Project. I don't know if it's Project 20 or Project XX.
Okay.
It wasn't my favorite scotch. It was so sweet. It was almost like a bourbon.
Ugh.
But it's okay. But it wasn't my favorite. But where I have so much peat.
Yeah.
I added 4 ounces of that just to kind of add a little bit of a different flavor.
Okay.
And then Lafroy quarter cask. I put 2 ounces in, which is pretty good. Live at 12, which is a gift I got for my birthday, so I just wanted to include it in because it's part of my scotch collection.
Yeah.
Ugadal.
Okay, one of my favorites.
Yeah, I did 4 ounces of that because it's Ugadal.
Yeah.
And then the Ardbeg 10, I did 2 ounces, which I was surprised the Ardbeg 10 I wasn't a huge fan of.
Really?
Yeah, I've never had an Ardbeg that I didn't love until that one. And that one, it was good, but
You didn't love it. So the thing about the Ardbeg 10 that I like is I can afford it. I mean, come on, the Ugadal, you're paying this kind of money. The 10, it's good. It's this much money in comparison.
yeah, so I blended all those. I gave them 10 days to marry. And then I brought it in, and looks like I'm starting over because
Yeah,
we have enjoyed it.
We have
today.
knocked the bottle down. It was okay. Let's just be honest. I think we started about right here today, guys. I mean, we're talking. That's probably a good 4 Lex fingers
But I was
in a glass.
I was excited though because when I first brought it out, I loved it because I built it. It's basically a bunch of scotches I love in there. But I was wondering if it was is it just not me that loves it, or is it everyone? So to see that you also really enjoyed it, although at first I was concerned because you didn't seem to be a big fan.
Well, I guess the thing that got me the first time I took a sip was like, it was like, whoa, that's some strong peat, which I do like. And then it had a little bit of like, it wasn't burn, it was just like warmth, right? Mm-hmm. And that grew on me. And once, just that little bit of warmth, it was perfect. I mean, that is, honestly, I would say, take a picture of the combination you got there. I think it's good.
So if we do finish this, which is looking like we will, I'm probably going to try to recreate that one. And then I wanted to add a Talisker.
A little more salty?
A little bit salt
Okay.
to the underneath and just see if I can do that. But that's what I kind of enjoy. Like I buy scotch that I like, I throw it in there, I give it 10 days and I try it. And I was very excited that you liked it as well because I know we both like peat.
Yeah.
But I didn't know how much of it was I made it so I love it and how much of it was actually good. But I think it's pretty good.
I thought it's a good blend. It is a good blend. So does that make it
I have some breaking news.
Yep.
Oh, what do we got?
Google Chrome just released, or is going to be releasing, an update with HTTPS only mode for secure browsing.
Wow.
We ought to do a video on that, on how to set HTTPS only mode through the flags.
And this is just barely out. Wow.
Yeah.
A couple hours.
Come on.
That's barely out in my book.
I think that's fantastic because back in high school, as in the computer lab, and they did all their security and their blocking based on just port 80. So I'd go in and put HTTPS, and I could get past all their filters. And as a high school me, I thought I was some sort of hacker. Look at that. So HTTPS update. That is pretty cool because too many people are using an unsecure version for web traffic, and that's not good.
I wanted something from Google. Let's see what Google has to say about it. There we go.
That's just to check the site. I don't think that's on the blog.
All right. HTTPS.
So you're saying that you said that's coming out today?
Oh, check it out.
I don't know if it's today, but it was the news was announced today.
Huh.
I think that is a now that it's out there, how is this not a thing already?
Yeah. Okay. I'm with you. It's like, why was this never done like years ago?
I mean, it's probably something where you could set it on group policy where it forced this on the back end, but just to have it available out the gate, that seems like a huge win.
Yeah.
So that makes, if you're trying to go to a site that doesn't have S, it will not let you.
It doesn't have S, Jake? You know what that S is?
Secure. Yes.
Instead of port 80, it's 8080.
8080?
That's 443.
443, I know.
Yeah.
Here, Jordan's trying to.
I'm so glad you're here, Jake, so I can abuse somebody and not be the person who's abused all the time.
That's why I'm here. That's why they
So
sometimes pay me.
I'll be curious if anymore, if there's a site out there that doesn't support secure transmission, it shouldn't exist anyway. But if there is, I wonder if that would just fail. Say, I'm sorry, this isn't going to work, or if it's just going to try to shoehorn it in there.
I'd be happy to test
I'll go
a
to
really
all
bad
the-
web page.
Me and Lex will go to all the unsecure sites that we can find.
Try it out.
And see how that goes.
Should we do it on work machines?
Absolutely.
No problems there, huh?
Test your man in the middle
Test my man in the middle attack.
exploits.
That is fantastic.
Hey, I don't know if I brought this up already, but I've arrived. Most people get a key to the executive washroom. Not here. I got a key to the liquor cabinet.
So now that you have the key, what do you say we sneak upstairs and we
Make a
add
new
some
blend?
to my
Make
blend?
a new blend? I love
I got
it.
some Mortlock we could throw in
At this
there.
point, you wouldn't be able to take it home.
Oh yeah,
No, but we could create a webcast blend.
a webcast blend.
Webcast blend.
Yeah.
Yes, I don't know. I don't know if it's always going to be good or if I just got really lucky my first go, but
It's a good one. I guess we can end on me enjoying the you should pour just a little
I'd
bit.
enjoy it with you, but I've already done it.
You already enjoyed
I
it?
completed mine.
Hey, so this is the Jordan's blend.
Yep.
Guys, thank you for watching The Right Credentials. I'm Lex.
I'm Jordan for PDQ.com.
See y'all.